G'day everyone and welcome to Pacific Racing League. Get ready for another installment of racing at its finest. We're live today for round 9 for Tier 2 from Bahrain. Please welcome your commentator for today, the voice of PRL, otherwise known as Mr. Danny Rick.
Yo, it's your boy Danny Rick here, ladies and gentlemen of the Pacific Racing League community. How are we today? Welcome back for Pacific Racing League Championship. This is round 9 from Bahrain today. We're coming to you live from. For the Tier 2 boys, are going to kick it off, the championship round. This is a sprint round also, so we've got quite a few laps to get through. Obviously, short 18-minute qualifying session as well. We've got a decent sized lobby today, so we're going to have a race on our hands. Obviously, the weather is set on dynamic, but in Bahrain, I highly doubt we're going to see any precipitation on the track. Now, it looks like I'm flying solo today, so I'm going to do my best for the sprint round and the main event, of course. So just let me get myself a little bit more prepared and organised. You think I would know by now, been doing it long enough, but still a few final things to go ahead with before we get the show on the road. Get that all. Took Your Dogs is in the stream. G'day, Took Your Dogs. Thanks, buddy, for joining us. Magnus is here as well. Magnus is going very, very well in the McLaren, I have to say. Now a full-time driver for Tier 2. Looking very, very strong indeed. Trying to hunt down the one and only Chris W1 in the Aston, current championship leader. And, of course, my voice chat's been suspended. Yeah, there he is, Chris W1, a championship leader for Tier 2. And his teammate, Purple Snack, where did I see? There he is up top. Purple Snack, his teammate, is falling behind a little bit. Got a little bit of work to do. I think he's missed a race or so, and that pays dividends in the way of points. But this man here, Daza, keep an eye on him. He is on charge. He's currently second in the championship contention for Tier 2. Looking very strong in the Alfa Romeo kick as well. Got the usual suspects in there. F1 Ladozi is in the house, looking strong. A reasonably new driver to PRL. He's had a race last week, so good luck to you. The old Junkyard Dog is here. Romsey the Chick Slayer is back in the Williams. Look out for him, making the girls go cray-cray. Kelly Boston in the Mercedes. Good luck to you, buddy. Good watching you go around. Turtle Commander. Let's see if he can repeat his performance last week at Singapore. That was, I think he got a great third place, I think it was, one of those. But he was on the podium. Keep an eye on him. He's done very well there. Like I was saying before, a Daza second in the championship, looking strong. Fuego, Mercedes, good for him to show up. Always good to watch him go around. Hood Kool-Aid in the Haas. He's definitely improving in that Haas. He's making that Haas... he's owning that Haas, I should say. Anyway, Poloski in the Alfa Romeo kick as well, looking very, very racy. Matty AU, the reigning Tier 2 championship driver here, is having a drive today, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to back it up. We're going to have to call him Matty Rosberg. He wins one championship, then calls it quits. That's Matty. You'll hear me call him Matty Rosberg throughout the stream, probably. Good luck to you, Matty. Dash in the McLaren. Dash is looking strong. Ploidy, the usual turd burger in the AlphaTauri, is in the house, as his teammate is Chernobyl Clocks. Harassed, it looks like he's having a reserve drive in the Alpine today. Red Bull driver is busy having a reserve driver as well. Good luck to you, buddy. All right, that is the usual suspects. Okay, what's on the stream? Casey, yo, what's up, dogs? G'day, Casey. Fingers crossed from Magnus. Took Your Dogs. Hey, Danny, love you as always, mate. Oh, thanks, dogs, mate. Woof woof to you, buddy. Love your dogs. And let's get my face off the screen now, and we'll get organised. We're about to get ready up for some 18-minute short qualifying action. And can't wait for this one today. Riz God Razzie. Hope there isn't any rain or safety cars this week. Don't really want to hear the Tier 2 princesses complain about race being red flagged again. Well done, Riz. That's, truer words have never been spoken there, my friend. The boys know, and I'm going to remind everyone, because I know there's a few boys listening, to, after the race, always keep it clean on Discord, please. Very, very important. If you've got a problem on track, obviously sort it out via private messaging. We don't want it in the open public forums for everybody to see. And, of course, record your races, boys. You should know by now. And put forth any incidents that you feel you may be hard done by for the stewards to make a ruling on that, as you boys should be well aware of that. So just, yeah, please keep it clean in the Discord chats after races, so we can all enjoy, we can always talk about our race and things like that. And it's always good to get some feedback, like what everyone was running in the way of wings and setups and stuff like that. So it's really good ammunition for if you're trying to improve yourself on a certain track. It's really good to hear other people's point of views. All right. As we're just about waiting to put the polishing touches on the lobby, we're going to be in for an absolute cracker. And while we're waiting, I've just got to get a pillow because I've got a stiffy. That's a stiff back, that is. I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, we are good to go. Yeah, so Bahrain sprint round, 10 laps of the sprint, 29 laps of the main course. And yeah, going to look forward to this one, that's for sure. Tier 1 boys are going to go around tomorrow doing the same track, same time, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you tune in for that one as well. Tier 1 boys are going to look very, very strong around here, that's for sure. I'm tipping this lap time for the Tier 2s will probably be, quali lap, pole lap probably be about a 128 something. I don't know if it's going to be high or low, but 128 something. And tomorrow, wouldn't surprise me if we see someone get into the very lows 128s in the Tier 1 race, if not high 27s. So that'll be interesting. We've all done plenty of time trial laps around this circuit under lights, but it is it's a hard track. It does rob you of time. Some corners do stick out very, very sharp, and it can definitely rob you of time if you don't get any decent run out of corners and whatnot. Entry and exits are very, very important in this one. To try and keep a reasonable flow of speed around here is a little bit on the tricky side. There is a lot of time to be found. You can ride a lot of curbs and gain quite a bit of time. So it's all about just hooking up the perfect lap, which is easier said than done. So yeah, good luck to everybody today. And they're just about ready up. I'm going to get the qualifying underway. Poloski, hello, Sprint Week boys. 40 points between the Astons. Riz saying, Danny, will there be a race on AFL Grand Final Day? Yeah, well, unfortunately, yeah, I think there will be, mate, because I don't think I'll be here because Richmond isn't in it. So, but Braden, I suck on this track. That's Romsey. Romsey, you suck on every track, buddy. Stop your whinging, get in your car, and go for it, mate. Mighty's on the stream. Good luck, boys. And Tinsel saying, who TF is Riz God Razzie? Who knows? It's probably Saucy. I don't know half these names. But you know what? I'm always happy to answer any questions on the stream. And thanks for your support for the drivers, because that's what it's all about. It's not about me. It's about the drivers. They are in a championship hunt. So we need to really root for all the boys. Hopefully they have a good one, and points obviously pay up to 15th. So sorry Rumsey for that comment. I'm kicking myself now, but I hope you do well, mate. I've got a feeling now in the way of the curse today. The curse has not been spoken about for a little while. No one's really upset me on Discord, so I'm just going to pull one out of the hat, and today it's going to be Poloski. Sorry, Poloski, I just looked at your name just before the screen changed, and unfortunately, you're going to cop the curse today. Don't ask me why, and I hope you avoid it, but good luck to you, buddy. All right. And let's see how we go today. Alrighty. We're about to get 18 minutes of qualifying underway. Let's see what kind of lap time these boys can get. Obviously, it's going to be dry quali, dry every race. I'm 99% sure of, but yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. For the boys, Tier 2 boys, Bahrain's a very straightforward track. It's not really technical. It's just all about trying to get the power down out of corners. I thought it's not overly technical. It is kind of a fast flowing track. You just got to hit your marks, don't you? Hit your apexes perfectly and stuff like that. So, and no, it's about you, Danny. I don't care about the drivers. Yeah, probably Maddie. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. All right, let's go. Dry qualifying is started. All right, enable that, and let's get some track maps on board. Let's see who's going to pull the pin first. We've got 18 drivers today for Tier 2. Good turnout, boys. Well done. Be proud of that. And we'll get on board with somebody once they select their setups, put on tyres. Harasser's gone for intermediates. Harasser must be raining in his garage. I don't know, but he could be saving a set of softs. Perhaps, who knows why you put inters on. Oh, who's that? Is that Ladozi coming out first? Right in front of my screen. It looks like it, but there's a car in front of him. So that's Romsey, the Chick Slayer. Oh, he's pulled the pin. The Williams Hussey squad has gone out first on track. Let's ride on board with Romsey in the Williams. Oh, he's going to let someone through. Oh, there's someone even in front of him. Oh, my God, it's all happening here. Is it his teammate? Yeah, it's his teammate, Matty AU. Matty AU is out on track first, followed by, I think it might be, where is Romsey? So Matty AU's going up through there. Where was Romsey? Romsey is, yeah, so it'll be the two Williams first, I believe, anyway. So we're on board with Matty AU, the current reigning Tier 2 Championship driver, Matty AU. All right, we'll try and go, once he crosses the line, we'll get on board. There's a car in front of him. I don't know who's out first these days. But no, it is still Matty, I believe. So we're on board, and then we'll flick back and see what we can pick up. He's preparing his car for a flyer. And good luck to Matty AU. Haven't seen him on track for a while. He's been a little bit busy, but nevertheless, he is back today's race. And, geez, that Williams looks astonishing under lights. They spent more money on the paint job than what they have on the internals of the car by the look of it. Oh, no, he's let his teammate go. That's Romsey. Romsey's got a slingshot engaged, I think. Romsey might be first out. One of you boys just bloody keep it straight and get over the line, for God's sake. All right, here we go. We're on board with Romsey in the Williams, crosses the line and starts his first flying lap. He's going to get a nice little toe there. I think he's bringing along his teammate. Held on to the brakes into turn 1 here. You've got to just clip that apex if you can. And middle of the sector, that's perfect. There, let the car drift wide if you want a little bit over the ripple strip, not too much. You want to bring the car over to the left, which he does. So, and prepare for this next turn. This one here is tricky to get the power down. You'll see a lot of cars struggling. You don't want to ride too much of that ripple strip or unsettle the car, as does that one there. This one here, you can go quite fast through here, but you know, invalidate, and he's invalidated. Yeah, and that's exactly what happens with that one. Matty AU, I believe, might be next. Yes, he is. And Matty AU riding on board. This part of the track here, very, very hard to get right and get power down and carry somewhat speed. DRS zone there, 2 DRS zones three DRS zones at Bahrain. And he is on the second one of them. Harassed, disqualified, session going the wrong way. I don't know why you'd go the wrong way. Something may have happened there. Anyway, carrying on with the rest of the track from Matty AU. This one's self-explanatory. He's going to be flat out 8th gear straight line before he has to hit the brakes, and you can carry a lot of speed. You want to be over to the left here and just try and straight line this corner as much as you can. You can let the car drift wide and ride your ripple on the nipple there, but it doesn't choose to do so. But anyway, it is the first lap of the day, and it is a 1:29.1. That's a decent sized lap from Matty AU. Well done to you, mate. Right, F1 Ladozi managed to cross the line on a 129.1. That is a little bit faster. Philosophy at 130.6. One Hood Kool-Aid, definitely a lot more time to be found. Junkyard, let's run on board with Doggy as he approaches the last. Where is he on track? Yeah, the second last corner. As he goes on for the straight here, Junkyard Dog and a Ferrari. Hope he has a good race today. And needs a good haul of points. There we go, all the way over to the left. That's the correct angle of attack to approach that corner there. And this is looking like a decent sized lap for Junkyard. It's going to pop it up into a 4th position for the time being. Nice one there, mates. Boys in the pits. Busy crossing the line. Busy's about to get himself up in the 7th position. Does Busy. Kelly Boston. Let's run on board with Kelly Boston in the... what do you call that black thing? The Mercedes. Yep. That's what it is. And Kelly Boston. This corner of the track here. So, good overtaking opportunity. We've seen overtakes there before. Yeah, as Adaza has said, a 128.9. That's the correct line from Kelly Boston there, all the way over to get that nipple on the ripple there. And that's what he does. So, traffic up ahead, but they are offline. Well done for the spotting. And I love that corner there. That's a really good corner, that one. If you get that right, it's so good. You make up so much time there. Just keep watching this screen there as the boys are crossing the line. But I've got to ride on board with the person who I can find on the hot lap. And Kelly Boston is about to cross the line. What's Kelly Boston got in store with the McLaren? Kelly Boston goes 6th position with that one. Nice job from Kelly. Chris W1 is on a flyer. The current Tier 2 Championship leader. This man here in the Aston Martin is looking strong. How's he going to polish off this lap? What's the Aston Martin? I bet you that looks good under lights. Yeah, it does too. Oh, it's a little bit... I suppose it's a little bit hazy, isn't it, around here? It's not really crystal, as opposed to like Qatar or somewhere. It's very hazy. I don't know if it's... not sure what it is, but I didn't think it was that hazy. But anyway, Chris W1, 128.9. Provisional pole from Chris W. Nice job there, buddy. Who else can we find who is on a stonker? Magnus in the McLaren is looking good. He's on his flyer now. Oh, geez, he gets around there silky smooth. That was really tidy. Really tidy exit. Good entry and great exit. Coming up to a traffic, I can see ahead. Whether or not he'll catch him in time, I'm not sure. This section of the track here, really, you could, if you give it too much, the boy's running no traction. Guess what? She's going to go loop-de-loop. And if you haven't looped around there, you haven't driven Bahrain properly, I reckon. But at some point. Meanwhile, Magnus gets away with everything, keeps it within track limits, looking like a bankable lap. And what has the McLaren driver got in store for us? We will soon find out as he crosses the line and gets himself into 4th position. All the McLaren boys are looking strong. We've got Dash up there in 3rd. Oh, I tell you what, watch out, the McLarens are on fire. Piastri and Norris, look out. Alright, who else is on board? Could we ride on board with that? Looks like Busy is on a flyer. Right on board with Busy. Obviously, he's up by a second in the 2nd sector. This is looking like a good lap. It's going to put him, I don't know where it's going to pop him up. Round about top 10-ish if he can capitalise on this last corner and carry a bit of speed. Gets out of there nicely, fair to say. Busy crosses the line. What's he got in store for us? Busy, only 13th with that one. Plenty more time. Let's ride on board with Floydie, who's about to cross the line now. Floydie is on his flyer. What's Floydie got in store for us? Floydie gets himself up only into 12th with Floyd. There's a bit more work in that lap for sure. Magnus on a cool down. A few boys on outlap. Now, yeah, here's Chernobyl. Chernobyl's on an outlap. Junkyard on an outlap. Romsey. Turtle Commander on an outlap. I think it might be. Fuego is about to start one. Yes, oh, beautiful timing there as Fuego crosses the line. Let's run on board with Fuego and see what he's got in store with the Mercedes. Gets around the first corner nicely. The second one here can invalidate quite easily, and you can lose the car. Chooses to a little bit hesitant on whether or not to use that ripple strip there. All the way over to the left-hand side, try and straight line this corner, and gets around there nicely. Gets the power on nice and early. Here, this one here, pretty self-explanatory. You can carry quite a lot of speed through here. Hard onto the brakes into this one. You can get a really decent exit here if you just gradually increase that throttle. Now coming up to this section of the circuit here, hard onto the brakes, change down through the gears. You want to try and hit that apex if you can, and you can use that ripple strip. I've seen some people use it, and you can accumulate quite a little bit of time coming off that actually. This one here, just watch, you don't want to get on a power too early and upset the apple cart and spin the car. That ripple strip on the right hand side he just passed there, definitely want to stay away from it. And it looks like he's done very well. He's up by over 7/10 his Fuego, looking very strong indeed. Definitely going to improve on this lap. It's coming along nicely. His Fuego gets it out of the last corner perfectly, and Fuego gets himself into the top 10 with that one. Well done, Fuego. Mighty Wombat says, I thought Hellbent was supposed to be right. Yeah, Hellbent had a last minute emergency, Mighty, so he's unfortunately pulled the pin for today. But realistically, I think he's just scared to race with these boys. But no, he should be back tomorrow, probably. We'll find out. Anyway, a Daza is on one. We'll get a second sector split time from a Daza as he comes up to the next few corners. And let's ride on board for Daza, see if he can pit Chris at the moment. It's on between these boys. Chris will be in the garage watching his lap. At the second sector split time, just as he comes up to this corner is, he's down by a 0.13, but can he make up just a little bit on the final exit, the final corner, all the way over to the left? That's it. Wring its neck, that's the way. And get on the power, stomp it, and he does so. Nice exit. That no, he's backed out of it. Okay. He can see his delta time. What the heck? Where did this come from, Mr. Kool-Aid? What is in your Kool-Aid, man? Seriously. 128.6. This guy. Somebody, that's it. Huss. Straight to scrutineering, please. We need to check that car. There's something not right there. He's driving with rocket fuel. 128.6 from Hood Kool-Aid. What a stonking lap. Well done, mate. Keep it up. That's good form. Alright, Matty AU, not improving on this one. Chernobyl is in the house. Chernobyl got Natari. Chernobyl, no, he's backed out of that. He's short shifted quite a lot out of that. Romsey's not on one. Junkyard probably not going to improve on the next time around. I thought he's on an outlet now. Where's Busy on his outlet? It looks like I'm just right on board with Floydie actually, because he's going to cross the line now, and he's fully charged and ready to attack. Let's have a look, see if he can improve in the AlphaTauri. He's currently 14th at 130. He's got quite a bit of time to find. It's all about the first few corners are absolutely crucial on this track, and he's probably got a little bit deep that he'd like to in that one, and that's going to compromise for this one. But he's kept it tight, so he may be okay. All the way over to the left. Ooh, he's a bit early on the brakes there that I would have thought. Nevertheless, he is running medium traction, this boy, so this may have definitely going to help him a little bit. He's up 2/10. What else has the Tauri got in store for us? Gets that was a nice exit there. Looking very strong, and this one here has the approach it. Oh geez, he got in there nice, and that was tight like a tiger. That was incredibly tight, that corner. It looked very strong. And I just want to see, watch his throttle application. He gets on the power coming around out of this left-hander. Oh, he's on it early because of that traction. Look at that. Oh, that traction bit too. That was biting. Second sector. Oh, he's up half a second as Floyd. He's improving. He's going to capitalise. He's going to Has he got enough speed, or has he compromised his speed, straight line speed, for more cornering in the way of his setup? I don't know. Let's have a look. He was up in the second sector. He was up about half a second. He's about to cross the line. What's he got? Oh, he gained quite a bit there. Got himself into the top 10. Gained an extra 3/10 on the last couple of corners. That was pretty good from Floyd. How's Purple looking? Purple looks like he's preparing. Turtle Commander. What's Turtle got? He is on one. First sector is... Oh, he's up by just a smidge, his Turtle. Trying to back up his performance from last week at Singapore. But he's down the pecking order a bit. He's got quite a bit of time to find, but this is qualifying. I think he may have went a little bit too long on the brakes into that one, and that's going to cost him a little bit of time. I'd just like to have a look at the second sector split times while we're on board with them. We'll get an indication of where he's at. And he's lost a lot of time there. He's down 7/10. There, how's Busy? Busy's about to cross the line. Is Busy going to improve from a 130.5? Busy about to cross the line. Busy gets himself up a spot into 16th. Does Busy. Alright. A lot of the boys are on an outlap. It's probably going to be their one and only shot, as we've only got 2 minutes left of qualifying. And they need 100% battery if they are going to improve on a hot lap. But Hood Kool-Aid has dropped the mic in a 128.6. Stonking lap from Hood. Have a good swig of the Kool-Aid while you're in the garage. Cool down, Kool-Aid. Alright, who's going to be fine now? All the boys are preparing on the outlap. Chernobyl Clocks is on one now. Let's run on board with him. Chernobyl Clocks. This will definitely be his last one, I'd say. Can he improve from 9th position? Bit of traffic there. They're okay. I clear them. And oh, geez, he's carrying. Oh, that thing was on rails around there. First sector. Oh, he's down by 2/10. Is Chernobyl. He's not improving. Oh, I think he may have really overcooked that one. Just pushed a bit too hard. Lost quite a bit of time. Yeah, I can hear that. That's not good. That was too long on the brakes there. He's going to probably drop a bit more time out of that. That's fair to say. Matty AU goes across the line and apparently can only do a 129.1, but he is on one now. Where's the Dazza? I just need to see a Dazza. Dazza is on his last one. He is down a little bit. He's not improving and he's backed out. Matty AU will need to ride on board with. He's on a flyer. This will be his last one. Matty AU, current reigning Tier 2 championship driver. He's up by over 2/10. Is Matty AU. Where's this going to pop him? I wonder, can he improve anymore? And right on board. The Williams is looking strong here. All about, can he hook up these next few corners? He's got a bit of a traffic ahead of him. He's got DRS enabled and he might be getting a little bit of a tow from the car in front. That's going to help him. He's got to go up the hill now. What's kind of... well, it sounds like he's running some kind of traction. I think it may be medium traction, obviously. The way that car sounded. He's up by 4/10 exactly, is Matty AU. Got in a bit of a tow there. Is he going to use it to his advantage? Doesn't look like it. Probably doesn't need it. And this thing is looking strong. It is on rails and he's hooked up this lap to precision. Does Matty AU and crosses the line and bang, second position from Matty AU. F1 Ladozi and manages third. Is Chris improving? Chris is improving. Let's have a look. Those boys finished qualifying. The qualifying clock is finished. And the boys are just on their final lap now. Let's see who's going to improve, who's going to not improve. Oh, Chris is up 2/10. Chris W is up 2/10 of a second. This is looking good for Chris W1. Is this going to put him on pole? Could this be pole? The current championship driver leading the championship tier 2, this man here, is he going to back it up and put it on pole. Chris W1 can only manage third. Pips Ladozi to fourth position there. Is Magnus improving? How's Magnus looking? Magnus is about to cross the line. He's currently in seventh. Where's he going to put his McLaren? Magnus can stay seventh. Chernobyl's backed out of it. That's qualifying done and dusted. Hood Kool-Aid, 128.6. Round of applause from Hood Kool-Aid. Stonking lap, my friend. Good job from Mr. Kool-Aid. Well done. And Matty AU manages second position. Chris W in third. Very, very close lap times indeed. Dozy fourth. Dazza fifth. Dash and Magnus, the McLaren drivers, 6th and 7th respectively. Kelly Boston in 8th, Chernobyl and Ploidy respectively now for Terry's 9th and 10th there. So this is looking very, very good. Ooh, Magnus is on the stream saying he was impeded. Oh, where did it put him? Could it improve on that? Oh, I don't know about that. He's going to have to put forth his video there. There we go. Hood Kool-Aid. Anyway, geez, not much in it. Matty AU, the current reigning Tier 2 championship driver, 0.043 behind Hood Kool-Aid. Well, that's very, very close indeed. Only a tenth or so in it between the other drivers, so very, very strong looking lap times there indeed. Turtle Commander got a bit of work to do to try and replicate some his form in Singapore, but it is a sprint round and we have the main race to go. Alright, we're going to get straight into the sprint race. If the qualifying was anything to go for, I've got a feeling the sprint race is going to be extraordinary. We're about to see who's going to bring on the pain here at Bahrain very soon. Alright, get underway. We're going to get straight into it. No formation lap or anything, because having the formation lap enabled has been proven to cause a lot of lobby glitches. So we've decided to remove the formation lap and just get straight in. No dinner and a movie, just straight into it. As the boys are prepared, let's see if Hood Kool-Aid can get a decent launch off the line. He'll be focusing 100%. He wants to drop the clutch at the perfect time, get as much traction off the line as he can to hold into turn 1. Alright, here we go. 5 lights out at Bahrain. What kind of launch? Hood gets bogged down. Hood gets bogged down big time. Matty AU's got him there. Hood is going to get gobbled up by a couple of cars here, but I look at it, Ladozi's on the outside there as they head into turn 1. It looks like a bit of argy-bargy there. Hood manages to get it back actually, but Matty AU is in a very good position here. It's going to be a bit of a battery drain if Danny remembers to turn on the telemetry once in a while. There we go. Alright, and the tyres, thank you. Alright, there we go. There's your tyres and telemetry up. Hood Kool-Aid does manage to hold P1 for the time being. Ladozi in third position, hounded by Chris. Chris is going to go for a quick, swift overtake here, the old under and over. Is he going to try the old switcheroo? He's tried for it, but it looks like he got a little bit loosey-goosey upon exit out of there. And we've got a yellow in sector 2. And it looks like a Ferrari. Something's happened to or a Red Bull. Is that busy? Busy. Virtual safety car. Already. Virtual 5-second harass has clipped busy somehow and copped a penalty for it. Is there damage to the car of busy? I don't think so. We're under virtual conditions. I'm just looking. No, his wing's okay. Junkyard all the way out there. What's happened there? Has he got a wing or is he losing a wing? He's lost the wing. There he goes. He's lost the wing, has Junkyard. It's not good, but it is only a sprint round. He's got time to go in and put one on for sure. We've got 10 laps here. The boys, 10 laps on the socks is definitely doable, but I think you'll find a medium runner would probably be the way to go here today. No dinner and a movie. Is that what you do with the ladies, Danny Rick? Yeah, no, there's no dinner in the movies, mate. It's my way or the highway with the ladies, you know that. Alright, Hood Kool-Aid's under race conditions now, as is the rest of the field. And it looks like Matty AU, he's dropped him a little bit, has Hood Kool-Aid. Hood Kool-Aid's looking strong. And Chris W1 is right on the box of Ludozi. And oh, this overtake's imminent. You've got a funny feeling about this one. Look at that, that's very close indeed. And Chris is going to try and get... He's going to try and get him. I've got a feeling he might send it on him on this one, is he? He's going to go to the inside. No, a bit too far back. DRS will be enabled after they cross the line on this lap. And have a look, the car's forming behind him. He's not on the battery, he's saving his battery. And probably the closest... purple snack, isn't it? Yeah, purple snack's on the back of the gearbox of Romsey there. As well, purple's up in 11th position. Looking very, very strong, but I've got a funny feeling this one's going to be very close. And right on, look at the slipstream working overtime there. Chris just tries to fake him into a mistake. There, looks like Dozie's a little bit harder on the brakes than what Chris is. And here comes an overtake here. This is a ERS enabled overtake. And have a look at this. It's three battle. Here's the three wide battle. I just saw the Dazza sneak into it. Give me a better shot, cameraman. Oh my god, look at the shot it gives you. You want a three-way battle from a helicopter cam would have been perfect on there, but sometimes I've got no control over the cameras. Meanwhile, Chris W1 manages to take third, but it's on at the back here. It's on between Ludozi, and here comes Dash coming in for some action as well. And we can see Floyd in 7th position, lurking in the background there, waiting to pick up some scraps. It's on like Donkey Kong. And there's going to be some DRS assisted overtakes, let me tell you. And Dazza is going to have a good shot of it, providing he can get a decent exit here. And gets right onto the back of him. That is a decent exit if I've ever seen one. This is going to be an overtake, providing he can really got some straight line speed, and he has. That overtake is done and dusted. And Chris W1 is not going to let that go easy. Going side by side around that section of the track is a little bit dangerous in the way of traction loss. But now what's happened here is Daz has put himself in a compromising position here. He's going to get DRS. Chris is going to get DRS as well as Dash. So yeah, Dazza could be getting the old 2-for-1 special done on him here. Perhaps let's have a look at the background here. Watch Chris's wing. It's open now. Look at the speed he's gaining. And have a look at Dash now. There goes Chris. Is Dash coming along for the ride? No, he's going to have to brake just in the nick of time. But Chris W1 on the inside turn one there. Gets the job done and brings them all through with him. Very nice job indeed. And is Dash going to be able to get past? No, because the Dazzle's got DRS also. Further back down the field, let's have a... Oh, jeez, Louise, Ploidy, under brakes. That's a fair overtake. I think it just forced an issue there, but it was a lick and send situation. But I think he got away with it. Oh, further up, have a look at those boys having a scrap. Chris gets tagged a little bit, gets a little... Oh, boy, he gets it all rally style, but that's enabled Magnus to try and have a go at him. Oh, look at this action here. Chris W1 fighting tooth and nail with Dash and Dazza there. Further back, has 40 fair out of that. All got DRS there, so it's going to be a bit of a single file through there. Alright, before they get on the straight, let's have a look at the back here. What's doing? Ooh, that is Turtle Commander lurking in the background now. Away goes. Oh, yellow sector 2. Who's that? That is Junkyard's had a moment. Two left old softs. What's happened, doggy? Oh, he's got an old ball up there. Has he lost another wing? Oh, jeez, Louise, he has too. He's lost it. And that's a full course safety car from Doggy losing the wing. That's wing number 2 for Doggy. And the Ferrari guys are having a field day with the wing changes there. Safety car. Now, this is going to be interesting. You reckon you come in for some softs? You'd lose track position for sure, but it's only 5 laps to go. You wouldn't bother, would you? Probably not. But Hood Kool-Aid is going to lead them over the line. Dash. Yeah, the boys are opting for some softs here. The boys are definitely opting for some soft tyres. What are the leaders going to do? They've got to stay in track position, I'm assuming. Alright, safety car conditions. Going to go around for about 2 laps, I reckon. Hood Kool-Aid, while he's in front, I don't know how to do a safety car restart from the lead, says Hood Kool-Aid. There you go, Matty. If you can hear me, he's suffering. Hood Kool-Aid doesn't know how to do a restart because he's never been in the lead of a race before. Oh, stop it, dude. You're killing me. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life, I think. He's panicking for the restart. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you're a funny boy. All right, Hood, you know what to do. Just wait for the when a safety car comes in, let it get ahead of you. Just slow up the field a little bit. And when you feel it's time, try and make it over the line just in the nick of time. You'll be fine, buddy. Just when the safety car comes in, let it get ahead of you a little bit. Slow the field up. Keep it at a steady pace, of course. Don't go slow and fast and stuff like that. Danny, how's your stiff back now? I've got my stiff back's good. I've got another stiffy now because Hood Kool-Aid's about to try and do his first restart. Oh, Jesus God. Oh, that's funny. That's the funniest comment I've ever heard. He's leading at the race. He's panicking, but he manages to get on the stream and says, I don't know how to do a restart from the lead. Oh, that's classic. That is comedy gold, dude. Awesome stuff. Let's get on with it. I can't wait to see this guy do a restart. I reckon you'll nail it, mate. I reckon you'll nail it. That's how confident I am in your ability. Alright, we've got Matty in second, Dazza in third, Chris in fourth, Wood in fifth, Magnus in sixth, Ladosi in seventh, Harass's got himself up in the eighth, Wago in ninth, Dash in 10th, and Kelly, oh, keep it together, Danny. Kelly Boston in 11th, Purple in 12th, Romsey in 13th, Poloski in 14th, Schnabel in 15th, Turtle in 16th, 17th, and Doggy in 18th. There we go, got through it. Alright. Okay. Here's the safety car going to come in this time. Come on, Hood, I reckon you're going to nail it, my friend. Come on, safety car. I'm chomping at the bit to see this restart. This is going to go down in a PRL highlights reel if it goes pear-shaped. That's for sure. But anyway, I reckon he'll be fine. Alright. Remember, yep, safety car's in this lap. Here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Here we go. Let the safety car get ahead of you. Have a look at your mini map where it goes into the pit lane. Time it correctly. Use your map. The boys should all have the full map on the bottom right hand side of the screen. There we can see it there, the yellow dot. When that thing is in the pit lane, you can just see the entry of the pit lane on that map. Then he's free to go. Just gotta wait. Wait. Go, boy, go! And he's off. And he's caught, oh, look at that, it's a restart of his career. He's caught him napping, he's caught Matty AU napping a little bit. Hood Kool-Aid's going to lead him into turn one on the restart. What a start. Oochie mama. That was something special. Boogity boogity, look at him go, he's on fire. Get in there, Hood. I'm rooting for you, mate. Well done. Good job. Further back down the field, how are we looking? Ooh, bit of contact, bit of archy-barchy between Floydie and Magnus. And here comes Ladosi in. Oh, look at this battle. Floydie on the inside there. Floydie's going to go deep on the brakes, isn't he? Floydie licks it and sends it from Saudi Arabia. Gets it done there, but Magnus is just hanging in there. Oh, what's happened here? We're green. Good, thank you. Chris W1. Ooh, see it does it there, just getting it all taily there. And Matty AU in second, but Hood Kool-Aid is actually really got it hooked up. And got a nice little gap over Matty AU. He's out of Matty AU out of DRS range. Further back, how are we looking? Oh, they're all starting to bunch up there. The boys are going to have a bit of cold tides. After that restart, we see Harass scared at all. Taylor there manages to hang on to it, and that enabled Purple Stack to get a cheeky overtake done on him. And it looks like Harass is under fire there from Romsey. Romsey, we can see a car doing a Grosjean into the wall there, but manages to get away with it. Have a look at Harass just getting gobbled up. He's got the old 2-for-1 special done on him. And, oh, he's going to hit him. And that was Poloski. That's okay. We've got a spinner in the background there. Who the heck was that? That was a massive spin. Was it Doggy? I don't know. I think Doggy's straight. Is that another wing from Doggy? Is that 3 wings? No. Has he got a wing? I can't see through the haze. Oh, no. He's got a wing. Okay. All right. We are still green. And 2 laps to go in this sprint round for the Tier 2 boys. Geez, they're close together. Have a look at this. Romsey, Purple, Magnus. Oh, they're going to interlock wheels nearly. Yellow sector 1 should be green. Oh, this is going to end up. How's this going to end up? They're going to go 3 wide around there, boys. And keep it clean, trying to give each other as much room as possible, and they do. And yellow sector 2, that is Junkyard again. Junkyard just having an absolute shocker. This has to be tyre related, I believe. I believe his tyre pressures are probably too high, not right. He's just spinning on 3-lap old softs. He shouldn't be, because we know the calibre of driver he's at. It has to be a tyre pressure related, or his wings are all over the place perhaps. Meanwhile, Dash trying to get past 40 here, looking very, very close indeed. DRS will be enabled on this lap, but here comes Purple on Ladozi. Purple Snack on the inside there, gets the job done. And Dozy is under fire from the McLaren of Magnus, I believe. Yes, he is. Here it comes. This is a battery-assisted overtake, but you can't capitalise on him. Oh, they're going to go... Oh, this thing's going to end well. Oh, I can't watch. Oh, but looks like Ladozi backed out and hit the brakes in just a nick of time. Perfect driving there from Ladozi. Very nice. Oh, who was that in the back? What's happening up here? Something's doing up this. Matty AU and a Dazza. And very, very close indeed. Meanwhile, Hood Kool-Aid is free to win the sprint race for today. And what an epic, from an epic restart he got. It's definitely helped him out, for sure. Further back, the 2 McLaren. How did Porty get up in the 4th position? That's a good effort there from the young top. 2 Aston Martin boys who are high up in the championship, right up in there in the points. Points pay up to 10th position. Ooh. So Poloski's currently in the points. And Ladozi looks like he's trying to get past. Here comes Harass. Harass is looking to get past Chernobyl. Harass going to the inside move there. Chernobyl goes wide. This is going to be a drag race down here. Looks like that Alpine ain't no slouch. Then have a look at Kelly Boston. Looks like Chernobyl got the old 2-for-1 special done on him there in a matter of metres. Ooh, Harass can't back it up with the exit, and he's going to get overtaken there, and looks like Harass might get done as well. Oh, how's this one going to pan out, boys? They're going to have to brake. They know that. That is a sharp, hard braking corner, that one is. Right, last lap for the boys for the sprint race. Oh, is this going to be an overtake? Romsey? No, it won't be. And, oh, yellow sector 1. Have we got some silly moves going on? I'm not sure. I've got to stay on board. If the battle's up there, it looks like, oh, Ploydy got squeezed. Oh, Chris got tagged. Chris got tagged by his teammate. The Aston Martins have come together. Oh, no. It looks like his teammate was the only car behind him in the way of that tag. And he's unfortunately lucked out of that bad luck, Chris. Meanwhile, it's all on. Oh, look at the scratch. Oh, this is going to be hectic. This is going to be born hectic. This is. Oh, we're going to see a Williams there of Romsey going out wide. Managed to get away with it. Any late minute lunges up top. Hood Kool-Aid. He might as well just pull up a deck chair and bring out his Hood Kool-Aid and have a sit. He is out. Clear of the field. and going to win the race in the sprint race. Why am I sounding like Will Buxton? I don't know. But here we go. Ooh, the car's going wide in the background there. That was Romsey, I believe. Ooh, look at this. Last minute. Oh, have a look. It's going to go to the brakes here. I've got to watch the battle. They're all going to come down, have late lunges. No, but meanwhile, Hood Kool-Aid crosses the line and wins today's sprint race. Hood Kool-Aid, driver of the day from me, my friend, for that one. Well done, buddy. Matty AU gets across the line. Third dash fourth. Porty will hold fifth. And Magnus in sixth. Poloski seventh. Lid Dozy in eighth. Kelly Boston ninth. Chernobyl clocks in the points in 10th position. Outside of the points is Purple, Romsey, Chris, Turtle, Harass, Busy, Fuego, Junkyard. Alright, well done, Hood Kool-Aid. Now you've got to back it up, mate, in the main race. Right. And what I need you to do, Hood, because I know you're listening to me, I need you to go to the bathroom, splash your face with some cold water, breathe, have a stretch, and settle back in, ready for a long race. Okay, that's what you've got to do right now, while you've still got a minute or so. There we have it, Hood Kool-Aid, sprint round winner. Dazza second, Matty third, dash fourth, Porty fifth, Magnus. Here we have all the drivers on screen there. Plordy's done well there. So that was Poloski 14th, so 7th. Plordy 10th, started 10th, got up to 5th. There we have it. Alright, Casey reckons there's no grip. Interesting. So that means he reckons there's no grip on 10 laps. Interesting how the hard tyres are going to go around here then for you. Maybe, I don't know if it's just you suffering from no grip or perhaps other cars were as well, but for only a 10 lap sprint and there's no grip, I mean, this is, we all know it is a reasonably high degradation type circuit, but yes, geez, it's going to be an interesting strategy call. I'm tipping the boys are definitely going to be praying for a safety car or 7, but we'll see how that goes anyway. But good stuff, well done. Good sprint round anyway. We're about to get straight into the main race. Don't you go anywhere. We are just about set for the Tier 2 Round 9 from Bahrain feature race getting underway. I think it's about 31 laps or something. I can't wait for that one. But providing we can get some cool racing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights are out and Hood Kool-Aid. Does he get it bogged down again? Yeah, Hood Kool-Aid needs to work on his starts a little bit off the line, but nevertheless, he's not too bad. Dazza is on the inside, going to have benefit there under brakes, I believe. Got to keep it tight, but Hood Kool-Aid manages to give him room and gets around there nicely and maintains the lead of the race. Alright, there's your tyres and telemetry up. Alright. Okay, further back down. Ooh, 40 making a move under brakes already on Matty AU. Matty AU is under pressure there from Magnus, I can see. And, ooh, on the outside there, that's Dozy on Magnus. Oh, there's contact. Oh, that looked like a big hit, but they managed to keep it away. Under brakes, the boys are going too deep. Oh, they're deep sea diving, these boys. Wow, they all come up at his rear wing at a rapid rate of knots. And a little bit of contact there from Ladozi on Kelly Boston, forced Kelly Boston offline there. Yeah, I'm not sure about that move. Is Kelly Boston going to be able to get that? I think Ladozi, I think that's fair. They're side by side. Yeah, oh, they're still side by side actually, these boys. Have a look at the background there. That's Purple Snack having a sneaky look. Oh, Purple. Oh, I don't think Kelly knew he was there. And, oh, I've got to get on hold of that one. Oh, just squeezes him out there. Good attack from Purple on the opening lap of the race. 29 laps of this race, not 31. Alright. Oh. There's your... Now, let's just keep an eye on the hard runners. Matty... Oh! Hang on a second. Is that 3 abreast? It's going to look definitely shaping up to be it. Oh, the two Astons, are they going to come in contact again? Oh, yes, there was contact. That was, but no harm, no foul. There was a little bit of paint swapping, to say the least. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Who's that? The Williams of Romsey getting absolutely harassed by Harass. Under brakes there. And okay to race. All right. Let's have a look up the pointy end of the... Oh, Romsey's had a moment. Romsey off track. Romsey, has he got a wing? Yes, he has. Get back in there. Get in the fight. Plenty of laps to go. Plenty of laps. All right, meanwhile, Hood Kool-Aid's been gobbled up by a Dazza, and he's under pressure from Dash. Hood Kool-Aid is not being able to maintain the lead of the race after 2 laps. So now, but a Dazza is on soft tyres. So a Dazza is going to have a very early pit stop indeed. If there's no grip, I'd imagine he'd be in very, very soon. So Dash... so effectively, Hood Kool-Aid probably still holds the lead of the race. Further back is that, have a look at this scrap. Oh, I can't go back. I've got to have a look. This is Ladozi on Matty AU. Matty AU on hards. Ladozi on 2-lap old softs. And he's going to bring on Chris W1. And the Mercedes Integrate 3 abreast. Check this out. Oh, 3 abreast into turn 1. Chris on the inside there. Kelly Boston in the middle. And Ladozi on the outside. Oh, how did they get away with that? That was epic driving at its finest. 3 abreast in a turn 1. Get the hell out of Dodge. Seriously, that was wicked. Oh, it's a bit argy-bargy from Kelly Boston there. He's going to have to back out of that. Can't go side by side around there. And he does so. Good smart driving from Kelly. Oh, that was epic. Can't wait to watch that one back. Alrighty. Ooh, Hood Kool-Aid. Did a bit of a tank slapper there on exit onto that, what do you call that? Probably back straight. We'll call that the back straight. But he's okay. He's already up in the 5th. Koloski having a strong run up in the 6th position. Ladozi, Kelly Boston and Matty AU. And Chris was having a good scrap. Turtle Commander. Bit of work to do. Purple. Also the same. Junkyard is in a reasonably better position than what he was in the sprint, fair to say. Shinobu Fox got a lot of work to do. Harass, busy is on 2-lap old soft also. Geez, Dazza is running away with the field here. 2.5 seconds on Hood Kool-Aid already. But remember, he is really... Oh, Harass has had a disconnect. Now he's rejoined. Okay. Dazza is going to have to pit early. Is it the right strategy call for the Alpine driver, the Alfa Romeo driver? I wonder. Oh, yellow sector 1. Yellow sector 1. That's a Red Bull. That's Turtle Commander. Turtle Commander off. Oh, has he beached it? No. He's okay to continue. Has he made contact? We've all spun there once or twice in our career, that's for sure. No, he hasn't made contact. He's okay to hustle and get on with the show. Romsey. And doing okay. Alright, here comes a battle up here. Matty AU looking at Kelly Boston here. And Ladozi. Chris W is trying to keep these boys behind him, obviously. Now, keep an eye on that gap between Hood Kool-Aid and Dazza is now 2.8 seconds. Dash, Hood Kool-Aid is a sitting duck. He will not have DRS, but Dash will on the main straight. It wouldn't surprise me if Dash does a nice straightforward overtake on this main straight, as Hood, yeah, it definitely will, as Hood Kool-Aid just got it too loose on exit there, just managed to hang on to it, and he knew that was coming. When your car's that close. Ooh, hang on, Hood Kool-Aid. Yeah, Huss ain't no slouch in the straight line. Deep under the brakes, is he? And he's going for it around the inside there. Oh, a little bit of contact. It's always going to happen because you're both trying to fight for the same piece of real estate upon exit of that corner there. And I think Dash just gave a little wiggle as if to say sorry, and I think Hood Kool-Aid also responded with a wiggle saying, no problem, bro. Alrighty. Yellow Sector 1, that is a Turtle Commander. Oh, it's a Busy, I think. Might be a Busy. Turtle is in the pits. Busy, struggling. Further up the field. Ooh, here we go. And Riz, Danny, how many nuts have you busted this? Oh, busted plenty of nuts. But I love watching the nuts on track, if you know what I mean. Yeah, these guys. Here we go. Chris W1 all over the back of Ludozzi. And this is going to straightforward overtake very, very soon. And he's going to get him under... No, he's going to wait for DRS. But have a look at Kelly Bosson's in the background. Oh, I think Ludozzi's going to get really sucked up here in the way of... he's going to get overtaken. All the DRSs coming up now. Have a look at this. And there's one, there's two. How about bring Matty, are you along for the ride as well? No, but Ludozzi got the old 2-for-1 done on him. Oh, Kelly Boston lost it into Ludozzi there on exit there. But manages to get on with it. Kelly Boston, woochie mama, that was so close. That was so close. Hood Kool-Aid. Big position now. Looks like Floydie got Hood. You think he did? Hood Kool-Aid is struggling on the mediums. Floydie's on, but they're on 40 in the same. Magnus and Dash are on the same. And have a look at this. Are they going to catch? I don't think they're going. Oh, what's happening here? Somebody's into the pits. Busy retiring in pits. Busy's calling it quits in the pits. Okay. Bad luck, Busy. Thanks for trying anyway, buddy. And we'll get a yellow sector because it's his ghosting car coming back on circuit. Meanwhile, Adaza on top is 4.8, well, nearly 5 seconds ahead of Dash. Magnus, the two McLaren boys, very, very racy here now. Can Magnus get the job done on his teammate on the main straight? I wonder. Looks like it's imminent, doesn't it? Looks like it's bound to happen. Here it comes. Slingshot engaged. Oh, look at this boy. He wakes up in the morning and he pisses excellence, this man. Incredible stuff there. Nice overtake there from Magnus. Alrighty. Good stuff, boys. Good racing so far. Fair to say. Great stuff. Keep it. Oh, there's a battle going back here. These ones. Fuego. Purple. Junkyard in the mix as well. How's Purple looking? Oh, Junkyard's got a better run here. Have a look at Doggy. Doggy's got the job done on Purple. Under brakes there. Oh, little bit of paint swapping. Oh, Doggy's lost it into Purple. Interlocking wheels there. Just couldn't hang on to it. On the way of exit and acceleration there. Nevertheless, a little bit of paint swapping. No harm, no foul. Wasn't intentional. Now, I wonder at what point will Adaza come into the pits. He's on 6 lap old soft, maintaining a 5-second lead over Magnus. Hood Kool-Aid's coming back into the fight by the look of it. He is hanging on to the back of these boys. 6 lap old mediums. These boys are, so between Magnus, Dash, Floydie, Hood and Poloski, they all got the same grip, same tyre compound. Here we go. Is Dash going to get the move back done on his teammate as we saw previously Magnus got Dash? It certainly looks like it. Here we go. Dash, job done. What are the rest of the boys doing? Oh, Floydie's got to stop that thing, and Ari. Oh, what? Oh, wait, hang on. Now. Dash lost it on his own accord. Dash lost it on his own accord there. Hood Kool-Aid's gone through. Floydie, a little bit of contact there. Poloski seized an opportunity as Floydie was trying to correct the car. No harm, no foul, I believe, on that incident. Don't bother reporting that. That was through nobody's fault of their own. Little bit of paint swapping. Only one person lucked out, and that was Dash. That was due to his on his own accord. Just lost traction out of that corner, which is very, very easy to do, mind you. Meanwhile, have a look at this. Ludosi gets an overtake done on him by Chris W. And this is shaping up to be hot and spicy. Here we go, have a look at this one. And it is Kelly Boston and Matty AU having a good scrap. Oh, I'll tell you what, that Williams in a straight line, if you don't mind, umpire. That is fantastic. Alrighty. Now, 6 seconds does Adazza have over Magnus? It was 5 seconds, so he's... but due to Magnus was having a bit of a scuffle with his teammate, probably lost a little bit. Chris W1 looking strong. Matty AU gets a mad exit over Ludosi there, and he's going to get that important DRS actually, and he will get DRS as well to boot. Very nice job. Here we go. He's going to come back for it as Ludosi. He's going to go deep under the brakes. Oh, how's he going to stop this in a hurry? Oh, we saw Matty AU just trying to turn the car in there, and they're still going side by side through there. That's nasty passing. And it looks like they're still going to go side by side, these boys. Here we go. Who's going to get this one? I wonder. Still going to go side by side. Oh, got to give each other room. They're still going side by side. Get on board. That is hot to trot. And Matty AU just manages to hold off Ludosi at the moment. Ludosi looks like he's under pressure from Kelly. And Dash has come along for a bit of a look as well. Yeah, Dash is going for it. Oh, he tried then. Kelly Boston just manages to get it under braking. Wings are open. And they need to fight another day. Boydie. Looks like, Hood Kool-Aid is coming back into it. Hood Kool-Aid, he must have gotten past Boydie there. Hood Kool-Aid's now up in the 3rd position. And chasing Magnus down. So Hood's looking strong. And now, Adazza's on 8-lap-old softs. The gap has come down a few tenths. I wonder if Adazza is struggling on 9-lap-old softs. You think you would be. Here we go. Hood Kool-Aid. No. Four boys looking okay. Overtake on Chris W1 from Matty AU. Bang. Done and dusted. But further back, I saw another one. That's Dash and Kelly. Dash and Kelly there. Dash on the inside there. Kelly on around the outside. And Dash manages to get the job done on Kelly. Now, Kelly going to come back. Kelly come back. Here we go. And it's an overtake. Those boys having a great battle. Great battle. Oh, you can just hear that thing sliding on acceleration from Kelly Boston. Oh, yellow sector 1. That's a Mercedes. That is a Mercedes of Fuego in the kitty litter. Harass 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Harass is done for the day. Has he got a wing on that Mercedes? He is good to go. Alright. Further up the field, what do we got? Okay, it's looking strong up the corner of the field, isn't it? But Adazza still maintaining a healthy gap at 5.5-ish seconds between himself and Magnus. Hood Kool-Aid, let's see if he can get Magnus. Looks like Hood Kool-Aid's car is coming back to life. It certainly looks very, very good. He's in the slipstream there. He's got no DRS. He's gone for it. Oh, someone's going to have to brake. They got to give each other room. Look at the Ploydie in the background there. Yeah, no, Ploydie's coming for it. Look at this. This is an overtake. He's got a bit more battery there to boot. And gets the overtake back done. Oh, stop it. What's your name, Ploydie? Under brakes. Needs to hit those G923 pedals a bit harder than that. And the 40's looking very strong on the back of Magnus. These boys are Magnus, Ploydie, Hood Kool-Aid, same tyre compound, same tyre life, 10-lap-old mediums. So it's all probably going to come down to a bit of setup related issue here, I'd imagine. And who's got a bit of DRS as well? Yeah, looks like Floyd does have his wing open. I wonder if it's only a matter of time before. While these boys are battling, it looks like a Daz has scampered away a little bit. We've got an extra second on the boys. And looking good now. Floyd is going to get DRS on Magnus. Good Kool-Aid is going to get DRS on Floyd. Yellow sector 1. Oh, that's a horrible part of the track. That's I don't know who that was. Anyway, let's go on board with here. This one I want to see. Hood Kool-Aid going for Floyd. Hood Kool-Aid is going to go deep under the brakes here. What's going to happen here? You've got to watch this part because they're going to come back on your left. Sharp corner. You've got to let them go single file through there. Good move from Hood Kool-Aid. You knew that was going to happen. A smart move. Meanwhile, those boys are having a great scrap. Now, I think those boys might be, they might be replicating Bahrain last year, I think. Don't know. Possibly. Kelly Bossel on the back of Chris W1. Chris W1 on, it's on here. Romsey and Purple. Yeah, Purple Snack gets the job done there on Romsey. Romsey staying within striking range to get that position back for sure. Yeah, you're right, Finchy on the stream. Hood needs to learn to save his ERS. Correct. I was thinking the same thing. He really drains that snake really quick, and we know a few drivers like that who are like battery haulers. Just use all the power up. You've got to really conserve it. I mean, obviously you can hang with them because you've got the DRS. Same tyre life, you know, same tyre compound. You should be able to hang with them under the DRS and just use that to start harvesting some battery power, I'd imagine. The Dazza on top is Dazza in the pits on 12 lap old soft. Getting rid of them. Floydie, bang, going too quick in the pits. And that's not what you want, mate. That's not good for him. Dazza is out on fresh mediums. Chris W1, 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. We all know the pit lane entry is very, very inviting to go flat out into it, as it's a perfect position as you come off the final corner. Okay. Now, second position. He's looking good on the hards. He's going to have to prepare. Yeah, could Mario, you could be looking strong here, possibly. Already got a 5 second. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one towards the end of the race, for sure. Some battles, some good, great battles in this race. Fair to say. Really good. Yellow sector 1. Somebody is Turtle Commander, I think. Turtle Commander retiring in pits. Turtle Commander is done. 15 runners left of the race. Magnus, meanwhile, has a pretty decent gap. We've got a McLaren into the pits. That is Magnus, yes. Magnus going into the pits for some fresh hards, I'd say. Yep, there you go. The hard tyres are on the McLaren and off he goes. Kelly Boston in the pits for some fresh hards also. That's his compulsory stops done and dusted. Good job. Romsey going in for a pit as well. What's Romsey opting for? Romsey opting for some hards also on the car. Nice. Their compulsory stops are done. They don't have to worry about that again. But meanwhile, have a look at this up here. Oh, it is Claudie Magnus. Nah, sorry, Hood and Magnus. Oh, they're close. They've got to give each other room. Let's get a better shot. Oh, tagged. He's tagged. It looks like Hood has been tagged. His race is really, really jeopardised. Oh, that McLaren with Dash under the back. Oh, I think he just got away with it because Hood's car was ghosting. Jeez, he so close. Lucky that car was ghosting. But Hood manages to hold on to 5th, but he's under attack now. Just a little bit unfortunate side-by-side action from that one, and Hood lucked out of that battle. Meanwhile, Matty Ayu now has control of the race. 40 in 4th, trying to hunt down Magnus. 40 is carrying a penalty. We see Matty Ayu now pitting for that'll be mediums for sure going on to this Williams. Getting rid of the hards and bang on the medium compound tyres. Nice pit stop there from the Williams boys. Matty Ayu is a B-Tech Michi Ayu. Oh, there's too many Ayus. Okay, further up the field, what have we got? A Dazza. 10-second lead over Magnus. And, oh, Ploydy's getting really close to Magnus here. It's off closest battle on track. That's a good shot, isn't it? I haven't seen that shot for a while. Okay. 15 laps out of 29 for the Tier 2 boys. So far we've got a Dazza, Magnus and Ploydy. 1, 2 and 3 on track. I believe we're going to get some action aplenty very soon here. I reckon these tyres aren't going to hold. I reckon they're going to really struggle out of corners. The board's no traction. Poloski on Dash. Here comes a move. Poloski gets the job done on Dash, and nice overtake there from the Alfa Romeo driver of Poloski. And what can we find? Searching. Ooh. Keep looking, we'll find some battle soon. I don't reckon the tyres are going to hold. Or the hards are probably just going to take a lot longer to really come into it, I'd say. You never know. We'll see. Keep an eye on that gap between Dazza and Magnus. Dazza has a 9.5 second lead over Magnus. We'll keep an eye on that. It already looks like he's just losing touch of Magnus at the moment. Hood full 8, back up in the 4th from that moment he had. Ladozi about to get overtaken by Poloski here. Poloski switches to the inside and Ladozi around the outside gets a nice overtake there from Poloski. Ladozi needs to try and stick with him and come back under DRS and remain straight if possible. It looks like Poloski is looking strong up in the 5th position here. Now still got to come down. Oh, you can see there Hood Kool-Aid just have a massive moment on exit on that final corner. But manages to hang on to it. Alrighty. Interesting. Okay. This is going to be shaping up to be a good looking closing few laps, I'd say, as the boys get closer towards the end of the race. At 11 laps to go. Dash closing up to the back of Ladozi. Matty Ayu's come along. There's Chris is there as well. It's fair to say Chernobyl under attack a little bit there from Romsey. Jump guard still in the points as is purple. Those two boys are going to have a good scrap towards the end. Dazza now has a 10.5 second lead over Magnus. So he's using those medium compound tyres to his advantage. But at what point of the race will those hards really come into it? I'm assuming probably the mediums you'd want to be on with the amount of laps we've got left. Porty needs to keep good Kool-Aid. Let's have a look at what penalty was it he got. 5 seconds. He got that's speeding in the pit lane. That's right. There's your position changes. So Junkyard's up 5 positions. Good for him. Magnus is up 4. Good stuff there. Gap, still 10.5 seconds between a Dazza and a Magnus there. Lloydie, not really top 3, not pressurised in a pressurised situation. The rest of the field just about. Matty Ayew looks like he's going to get an overtake done here on Poloski and switches to the inside there and gets the overtake done. Poloski ain't going to give that up in a hurry, no siree, and tries to hang with him, but just hard to get hold traction around there. You do have to feather the throttle just a little bit. And listen to that traction kick in on Matty Ayew. Further back, that's Dozy under pressure from Dash. Let's see if we can capitalise on it on the main straight. Gets really close to him, gets a really bad exit, does Dash, and the Dozy's pretty much going to be sitting duck, I believe, from Dash, although the McLaren, the Ferrari is not bad in a straight line. Still same gap between Magnus and a Dazza, 10.5 seconds. Looks like a Dazza has really good control of the race here. Only one safety car. I think that was in the sprint too. So, all good. And Matty Ayew trying to get past Good Kool-Aid here. And a little bit of wheel rubbing, nothing too serious. Matty Ayew hounding. And while this is hounding, guess who this is playing into the hands of? Ploidy. Because they are going to drop further back from his 5 seconds they need to be with him. So that's going to help Ploidy out a lot. They're already quite a few seconds out of it, so this is going to help him relieve the pressure somewhat. While these boys are battling, here we come, Matty Ayew trying to go around the outside of Hood Kool-Aid, not this time. Hood Kool-Aid chooses a nice line. Matty Ayew gets a better run, fair to say. Here we go. It's going to come down to under braking into this corner. Last corner, Matty Ayew is in front. And Hood Kool-Aid needs to just wait for DRS. Should get DRS on him here. And there we go. You can see the wing of the Haas open. Here comes the Haas of Hood Kool-Aid having a go back for it. Bound to happen every day of the week. And gets the overtake back. But can they hold it coming around this left-hander? Yeah, looks like they can. But Matty Ayew gets a better run. And he's going to have another go on him, is he? It certainly looks like it. And the braking, how's this going to pan out? Matty Ayew, where is he? Gets the job done. Oh, just Hood Kool-Aid in front of Matty Ayew. Great driving there from both these boys. Fantastic stuff. And it all going to come down to a bit of DRS battling, I'd imagine. And what kind of Matty Ayew gets a better exit and gets gets a tank slapper there. It's going to cost him a run at Hood on this time around. Meanwhile, we can see that gap between Dazza and Magnus extending to over 11 seconds now. Ooh, that was super duper close, that was. Nose-to-tail action here between these boys. Hood Kool-Aid and the Haas in front. Matty Au in the Williams, who we're on board with. Matty Au is going to get cut. Oh, he's backed out of that. Matty Au was backed out of that and waited for the DRS detection line. That was smart driving there. Thoughtful driving from Matty Au. Going to get the DRS. There it goes. Gets the overtake done. Now, is Hood Kool-Aid going to get a better run out of turn 1? Oh, they're going to go deep under the brakes, are they? They certainly are. Lord pushes him a little bit wide. Backs out of it. Here he comes. Now is Hood Kool-Aid gets DRS as well. Watch this. Hood Kool-Aid going to come back on the inside. Here he comes. Oh, is he going to have a go? He's definitely sending it. Oh, just backs out of it. Matty Au will take this one. That was good driving, boys. Well done. That Pelosi's also come along for the ride as well. Meanwhile, further back down the field, it looks like it's pretty much quiet back there, but the real battle is up here, I'd imagine, between Matty Au, Hood Kool-Aid, and we see Pelosi there as well. This trio is looking very, very strong. Okay, here we go. Hood Kool-Aid having another go back at Matty Au. Thought about it. Just wait for the DRS. Wait for the DRS, Hood. You need to remember this if you're in this position. On coming up to the final lap. That's what you got to remember. I'll get to use the DRS to your advantage. Here we go. Hood Kool-Aid. A little bit further back this time, but does he capitalise? Does he get up to him on braking? Not really, no. Matty Au looks like he's got a better exit there. Now, he's got DRS, but he's a little bit further back this time round. But he's not going to get him. He's certainly trying to force him into a mistake, but Matty Au is the reigning Tier 2 championship. He's not going to force him into a mistake anytime this year. Right, and here we go. Not quite, no, a little bit too far back. Needs to get right up his gearbox on these DRS, in order for these DRS zones to really work. For somebody, Ladozi and Dash in front of Ladozi at the moment. Ladozi gets a better run and gets onto the back of the gearbox of a Dash. Very, very close there. I thought that was accident was going to be imminent. Romsey not up in the leaderboard. Must have lost touch after his trip to Amsterdam. Now he's driving like an MPC. Yep. Romsey not really setting anything on fire. The only thing he's setting on fire is probably the engine of the Williams. But nevertheless, he's in 11th position. He's got some points on the board. It's all about the points. The old James Hunt, Romsey, Chick Slayer, get in there. Junkyard in the points as well. Purple Snack, points. Chernobyl gets a couple of points for his efforts. That's what it's all about. Doesn't matter where you finish, just grab those points. 1 point, we all know 1 point can make a difference towards the end of any championship. If it comes down to it, it comes down to it. Never knock back a point. Oh, but never saying that's never knocked back a car ahead of you as well. And I think that what may have happened there, we saw some names moving. The gap is over 12 seconds. Chernobyl clock fastest lap of the race. Thanks for coming. Ooh, Ladozi. Looks like he's struggling for a bit of. Looks like he's struggling for a bit of grip with Ladozi in that Ferrari. Right, let's see. Further up is the battle. What's happening up here between Hood and Matty? Yeah, Hood and Matty are having the old back and forth action, aren't they? And here we go. Matty Au getting right up to, Hood Kool-Aid getting right up to Matty Au. Looks like he's in a good position to have another go at him on the main straight. And Here we go, DRS activated very soon. And pop goes the weasel. It is open, but he's still too far back. Maybe AU's got a better run on him in the main straight here. Ooh, Ladozi gone too quick in the pit lane. Oh dear. That's not what you want. And he's gone in for some fresh softs. Oh, he's retired. Ladozi has retired from the session. And I wonder why he did that. Maybe he's not feeling it. I don't know. Nevertheless, now we're down to 13 runners. Oh. No, it does a 12.2 second lead over Magnus there. We see Ford in the background. Got a decent gap behind him. Also, now it's on between these two are having a scrap of their career, aren't they? Matty AU and Hood Kool-Aid, honestly. What a battle those boys have had. Poloski's had his fair share of battles, as well as Dash, as well as Chris. And Kelly Boston has been involved in a few as well. Romsey needs to get involved in some scraps in order to get some points. Get up there, my friend. Get up there and perform. Right. Dash, Poloski, imminent overtake. And here we go. Very, very close. It's going to happen on the DRS straight, no doubt. Dash 14%, ERS, Poloski 20%. Poloski tried to break the toe. You are allowed to move once in a straight line, and he did so. Dash on the inside now. And to turn one, how's it going to pan out? We've got Poloski. We've seen this before. It doesn't work out all the time going side by side through there. But that's only going to bring Chris into the equation, and it does so. Chris is, oh, I don't think Poloski may not have known he was there. Side by side, these two boys. A little bit of paintwork swapped. No harm, no foul. They are in a fight to the death. Chris, very, very close. Chris is carrying a penalty, so not going to help his cause out, that's for sure. But, ooh, had to take evasive action there by the look of that to avoid Poloski just in the nick of time. Now, here we go. He's trying to go for it. Is Chris W1. Purple snack corner cutting penalty there. And Chris on the inside now. How's this one going to work out? Poloski backs out of it smartly, but tries the old under and over. Poloski's coming. Poloski is coming. Trying to come back on him and couldn't quite get it done that time around. In the background there for C. Kelly Boston as Chris W1 decides to make a new part of the circuit here at Bahrain. And keeps it in line. Surprised he didn't get off that penalty for it. Anywho, he's good to go. 40, where's Matty AU? Matty AU there. Okay. Good Kool-Aid and Matty AU. What a scrap they've had. Fantastic stuff. Oh, overtake there. That was Chris and Poloski, was it? I think it may have been. Well, Poloski trying to get Chris, one of the two, but nevertheless, Poloski and Chris are having a great scrap. Ooh. And have a look at Kelly Boston coming in the background there. Yeah, he's got past that. Poloski just went wide there, had trouble getting it back on track. Kelly Boston said thank you very much for opening the door for a gentleman, and he's gotten through there nicely. These three boys having a good scrap. I like this one, but Hood Kool-Aid as well. Matty AU just going to go back and forth. You've got a feeling. Hood Kool-Aid really looking strong. Fair to say, today, my driver of the day would have to be Hood Kool-Aid. Well done, Hood. You got my driver of the day. Just through how he performed in the sprint and today's main race as well. It's a really, really good effort. Good to see. All these boys have put on a pretty decent show today, so you should be all proud of your efforts. And remember, any argy-bargy nonsense after the races on Discord will not be tolerated, and you could be in line for race bans, quali bans, or even dismissal from Discord. So just be aware of that and have some fun on Discord. Congratulate each other for a good race, good battle. That's what it's all about, sportsmanship. Sometimes you get beaten by the better driver on the day, and that's just the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. So you learn from it and try and improve. That's all you can do. Right, Magnus. We've got 13 seconds away from it. Dazza. Dazza's got a pretty well sussed, not fair to say. Alright, now Dash got a bit of a train forming behind Mr. Dasharuni. I think we'll stay on board with Dash for the time being. Fair to say. Yeah, we'll stay on board with Dash. Just keep it on. Oh, actually, Chris W1 and Kelly Boston and Pawlowski looks like a good little battle the last couple of laps. A lap and a half. Just remember, the Tier 1 boys are going around tomorrow, 1 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. That will be interesting, to say the least. Same format, same sprint race, same 29 lap main race. Alright, here we go. Chris, can you do anything with Dash? It's DRS. Helping him a little bit, not quite enough. Strong, about to start his final lap of the race. Where was it? Where do I see it? There we go. Chris W1 under immense pressure there from Kelly Boston and Pawlowski as well. Chris W1 is going to suffer and lose a position there to Kelly Boston anyway because of the penalty that he has. So Kelly Boston really doesn't need to overtake him. Kelly Boston will know that he's got a penalty and just needs to sit behind him and stay within that time penalty. If it's 3 seconds, for example, Chris has a time penalty, Kelly Boston needs to be within 2.999 of that in order for him to get the position of 7th position. And he's well within that, as you can see. Here we go, boys are on the last lap now of today's main race from Bahrain for the PRL Championship Tier 2 Season 5, Round 9. And it's all going to come down to I've got a feeling it's going to come down to the last half. Oh, yellow sector 1. What's happened? It's Pawlowski's had a moment. Pawlowski's got a puncher. Oh, his left rear puncher from Pawlowski. Oh, dude, that is savage on the last lap. Get out of Dodge. No way, man. That is nasty. Oh, I feel sorry. I feel so bad, bro. I feel so bad. Try and get it around there if you can. He's copped a puncher. That thing was screaming. 16 lap old hards. And he's copped a puncher? Unfathomable. Is that a word? Fathomable. That is just unheard of. Meanwhile, a Dazza crosses the line. Oh, hang on. There's a battle. Dazza crossed the line, takes first. Well done, a Dazza. Magnus second. Boy, he will get third, I believe. And he gets away with it. A penalty, clears the penalty as well. Matty AU. Oh, is he? Oh, no, he's got a 5-second unserved penalty. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know that. Oh, okay, but it's already cleared it because Matty AU was outside the 5 seconds. That's okay. Boydie will get third. Matty AU fourth. Good Kool-Aid. Fifth. Dash 6. Kelly 7th. Chris. Look at that battle. Romsey 9th. Junkyard. Where's Paul Pawlowski? Here he comes. Get over the line there, mate. Look at this, everybody. The poor guy's put on a great race today. I feel so sorry. Oh, look at that. Clear. Look at the seating position through the car. That looks sick. Let's see if we can see it again. You can see the... Oh, show us again. Nah, it's gone back to... Oh, he's lost it! Pulaski's lost it! No, because of the puncher. He's trying to finish the race on his own steam. He's got the left rear puncher there. He can't give it any gas. He's coming. He's trying to get... He's got to do it within a minute 40. Come on, Pulaski, give it a bit of drift style. Quickly, hurry up. Here we go. Come on, Pulaski. That carcass is going to stay on. It's certainly... Don't lose it around here. Don't lose it. You're all right, mate. You'll make it just in the nick of time. Good stuff there from the boys. Dazza in the Alfa Romeo there. Magnus in the McLaren. And Ploidy in the Alfa Tauri there. Well done, boys. Good stuff. Good race. Well done, Pulaski. Brings it home in 12th. Gets in the points. That's what it's all about. Chick Slayer gets driver of the day. That's not right. There's a glitch. That's a Cody's glitch for sure. Well done to Chick Slayer. Romsey, driver of the day. But my driver of the day is... my driver of the day is Hood Kool-Aid. And at the start of the stream, I did mention I chose somebody for the curse today, and it was Pulaski. Oh dear. I think the curse have struck him just by pulling his name out of the hat. Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. Sorry, Pulaski. I think it got you, mate. But anywho, good racing, boys. Well done. There we have it. All right. There we have the finishing positions. I will go through the charts there just for point scoring positions. Flick through that. Done. Race. Chernobyl Clocks gets fastest lap of the race. The fastest lap of the sprint race does not count for the extra point. The extra point only counts for the main race. There we have it. Back field done. Well done, boys. And we'll put a call up to the top three boys and wait for them to pick up the phone and tell us about their race. Just bear with me for a second. All right. Dazza, Magnus and Ploidy. Oh, there's Magnus and Ploidy. All right, call's gone out to all three boys here. Wait to see who picks up first. Dazza on top. Danny Rick in the commentary box. Are you there, Dazza?
Yeah, mate, I'm here.
Oh, buddy, congratulations on that. On what a race, dude. You had that sewn up from the get-go. Fair to say, mate, you look pretty comfortable around there.
Yeah, I think it was just a good choice of strategy. I started on the soft, so I could get a bit of a lead at the start, and then just took the lead really. Yeah, you did, and that's what you maintained a fairly decent gap. I think it helped you out because the guys behind you were battling, so exactly. It definitely helps out the person in front, of course, when they are battling behind you. The hard tyres didn't seem to really go very well. No, I didn't think they would. I mean, I don't know if the game replicates real life, but I know that the tyre deg on this track isn't too bad, so opted for the softs and medium, and it ended up working out. Yeah, well,
it certainly did, man. But apart from that, you had a decent strategy. Of course, your setup for your wings. Do you know what wings you were running?
Yeah, I was running 35 front, 34 rear.
Yeah, that's about okay. 35 front, 34. That's about the norm. Yeah, that's okay. That's pretty good. Well, it certainly helped you out. It wasn't too much in the way of any... you weren't involved in really any accidents or anything like that, so
not really.
Kept your nose clean.
Lap one, I took, I think it was Hood.
Yeah.
First two turns, and then it was smooth sailing after that, really.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, you're commanding win from start to finish, mate. Congratulations, Dazza. Oh, another haul of points for you, my friend, and
Cheers.
Really, really good stuff, buddy. We'll see you on the next one, mate.
See you then.
No worries. There we have it. That was a Dazza on top in P1 for the Alfa Romeo Kick team today. Congratulations to him. Magnus in the McLaren. Are you there in second position, buddy?
Yes, sir. This is beginning to be a norm for us, I think.
Magnus, would you be able to bump up your microphone a notch or two, buddy?
Yeah, sorry about that. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's a bit better, mate. Yeah, thank you. Second position, mate, in the McLaren. Tell us about, about your race. It's fair to say you weren't really involved in much in the way of accidents, but you had some great battles. Fair to say.
Yeah, there was a couple. Me and Hood got into it once, I think, when he spun.
Yeah.
He got into the side of me. Well, I'll have to go back and relook.
Yeah.
I feel like I gave him the space, but we'll see. Let the stewards decide on that one. But
Yeah.
me and Boydie had some good battles that were definitely better than Australia.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But once he got the penalty, I kind of just put it in cruise control. There was no catching a Daza. He was on his tires.
He took off, yeah. But that's it. You just kind of been damage limitation mode. You just kind of want to just bring it home in a safe condition as best you can, and you did, and you got second position out of it. Now, I was just saying to Dazza, the hards didn't really look like they really set the world on fire. Is that fair to say? They weren't very grippy?
No, they didn't gain me much time at all.
Yeah.
Nothing I could really do with them.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Welcome.
Different lines.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But yeah. But no, another great one to watch back, Magnus. You're doing very well, mate. Congratulations. Another good haul of points for your championship as well in the McLaren. Well done to you, mate, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, that does Magnus. See you on the next one, buddy. Thanks for your time. McLaren in second position today for the Tier 2 boys. What an outstanding performance from him. He just keeps getting better and better, like a fine bottle of wine. Just gets better with age, that boy. Well done. Lloydie in third position. Are you there?
Yeah, mate.
All right, mate. Keep a lid on it. Don't get too excited. It's only third. All right. Now, Ploidy in third position. Lucky you managed to kind of get that gap on the penalty you had towards the end of the race, which cemented you in third position. Tell us about your race. You're involved in a few scraps. How'd that fit?
I think from the even starting from quality, P10, P11 with Chernobyl, it was god awful, but I sent it on the inside, got through a couple positions, got through dash as well, so I was up to the P6.
I think you certainly went through a few cars as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You may be under a little bit. It might be under investigation some of those moves, but we'll see how it pans out. But nevertheless, fair to say you can overtake in an aggressive manner, no doubt about it, providing you don't really jeopardise the car in front of your race. That is all fair in love and war. But great race to watch back, mate. Tell us about your medium tyres. I'm just really curious to hear about each driver and how their tyres went.
Well, so I boxed a lap before Magnus, so I can probably get the undercut going. But I think I ended up with Kool-Aid behind my ass, so it was there wasn't no undercut anymore. It was just basically stick with P3. I think Dash and Kool-Aid were fighting, and Kool-Aid spun, so that cemented. So did Dash too, so that cemented my P3. And when I got that pen for speeding through the pit, speeding through the pits, I think it was at the end, especially after I boxed. It was literally like the gap was about 8-9 seconds, and then it dropped down to 7 seconds, and so and then it ended up being 2 seconds. So I was literally, I kid you not, I was watching the gap every single corner, and my tyres, my hards were about on probably 85%. I think on the rear left, and the fronts were on 70 or something. So
we saw Poloski on the last lap cop a rear puncher, poor guy. And that was on the hards too. I've never seen a hard explode before after 16 laps.
Yeah, I know.
That's just insane.
It's Bahrain. It's so abrasive.
But anyway, well done to you, mate. Good one to watch back. Some great battles involved that we caught as well. Good stuff, mate. Good haul of points for the AlphaTauri squad as well. And we'll let you go, mate. And congratulations on third position. And we will see you on the next one.
Thanks, mate.
No worries, numbnuts. I'll see you later on. There we have it. That was Ploidy in third position. for today's race. Well done to him in the AlphaTauri. Good haul of points for him. And good stuff. That was an awesome race. Really enjoyed that one from start to finish, actually. Qualifying was sensational. The sprint race was good. And the main race was even better than that. So good stuff, boys. Well done. Tomorrow, let's make sure you tune in for the Tier 1 boys. Are going to do the same format, same back channel at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Just Google if you want, or just search for Pacific Racing League on YouTube. If you're not sure, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you do manage to find us, it's a lot easier to stay in touch with all the action if you do that. Until tomorrow, I'm your host, Danny Rick. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, all the boys for your support on the stream. Much appreciated. Take care. We'll see you at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Catch you then. Bye-bye.